Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Advent Calendar Season here on MKE Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh.
I'm Ross.
And we also have our good buddy, Mr. Andrew Lau from Eau Claire with us, just like always. But in a unique twist this year, we all have the Three Cellars Advent Calendar. So you won't have to listen to us jabber on about different beers in the same episode. It's amazing.
That should be more fun, right?
It will be. I think you'll enjoy this Advent calendar a lot too. We always have a good time with this one. Always some really good beers, different breweries every year, which I think is always fun. So I'm excited for this. This is always some of my favorite videos we do every year. Is all this. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and these videos should also be snappier, and we'll get through them faster, and we'll also have a lot of fun for the next 24 days that you all get to hang out with us. Yes, 24 days of MKE Beer Review. So, without further ado, we are going to dive into the Day 1 beer here on the channel of the Advent Calendar series here in 2024. I always fail to be successful at this, but we've got a bottle. We're kicking this thing off, and we've got...
Perfect for the three of us.
It's perfect for the three of us. We have got the Nutcracker.
Nutcracker.
So this is from Boulevard Brewing. They are out of
Kansas
City. Like Kansas City. I was going to say Missouri.
Yeah.
Kansas City. Yeah.
I can honestly say I don't think that I've had this before.
I don't know if we've had this one. I've had a lot of stuff from Boulevard. They have a really good barrel age program. They do a lot of really cool barrel age stuff. It's pretty easy to find. It's not like it's tough to find it. I would, if you haven't had it, strongly suggest getting some Boulevard barrel age beers. But yeah, this is a winter warmer, 7.8%. Does it have any description on it?
I'm not seeing anything.
So it's a winter beer. I expect some orange peel, probably some
spices,
nutmeg, that type of stuff. So.
Yep, comes in at 7.8% ABV, so starting it off somewhat strong. That's not the lightest beer we've had on the channel.
Something about ripple glass. I don't know what that means.
What did you ripple?
It says ripple glass on it. Don't know what that means.
Pour this thing out, boys. Looks pretty much what I would expect from a winter warmer. You kind of got that amber color to it. Means you're going to get a little bit more malt. You're going to get a little bit more. Wow,
with the Ross Eagle special right there.
Look at my head compared to both of yours.
I like it.
Unbelievable. So yeah, you get that amber color. I'm guessing this will be a maltier beer, likely with some holiday-ish spices, maybe nutmeg, maybe a little coriander, maybe something fancy in there.
Those warming spices, I guess, is what I'm thinking.
Hopefully it doesn't crack our nuts. To the nose we go.
Cheers.
To the nose we go.
So a little more hoppy on it than I was expecting, especially at 45 IBUs. I wasn't expecting too much hop to come out, but it's definitely there.
Yeah.
It's very citrus floral for me on the nose. Like I'm getting almost like an orange peel kind of nose.
Which is what I was hoping for. I'd rather have that orange peel come up more than the spices in a winter beer. I think that's what I like. That's what I kind of enjoy with these type. It's when the nutmeg and all those other things start to come in that gets too overpowering for me.
Yeah. It's too spicy.
I would have thought that we would have gotten more of that type of spice from this.
Well, it might be there for you. You just can't get to it yet.
Yeah, probably in there somewhere. We're working on it.
He's just smelling air bubbles right now.
I am, basically. It's popping in my nose.
Yeah. Do we need to wait 5 minutes or pause the video so the head can dissipate for you?
This.
All right, down the hatch, boys. To day one.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Ooh. It's really pleasant. A bit of a hop bitterness, which I like. It's there. That orange kind of citrusy that you were getting is the star in the sense where it's there. It's subtle and it doesn't like overpower it, but it's definitely the star of the show.
Yeah, I get the orange. I get the citrus.
Ooh, that's good. That's really good.
I'm trying to find other like spices, but I don't know if they're in there.
I'm not getting a lot of it. It kind of tastes like it's kind of a mix between an IPA, like a mild IPA, more like a pale ale with an amber, and then some citrus spices added into, or some citrus notes added into it, likely some orange peel or something to that effect. It's just a really easy drinker, tasty. It feels a little holiday-ish almost, I think, maybe with the citrus characteristics and that malt character to it too. So
got a little bit like an IPL Imperial. Me, that's what kind of reminds me of a bit. But no, it's a dangerous 7.8% too. Like I would never guess it was almost 8%.
It seems very balanced. Like that malt and that hop kind of balance itself out. And you get a little bit of both, and it's just kind of fun.
The more I drink it, the more of that citrus is coming out. And get more of that note.
Mine's pretty cold too. It was sitting in the garage in this case. And it's finally cold in the state of Wisconsin, so that's worked out well in timing for this. This is tasty. I like this. What do you think, Lau?
Very good. It's very good. It's just, I don't want to say simple because that's not the right word, but it's just very well done, and there's not a lot going on other than just a good beer. There's not a lot of other flavors to it than maybe that citrus, and then it's just a really well balanced, kind of delicious ale.
I think simple makes sense. I think it's a good descriptor. There's not a lot going on with it in a good way. They didn't overdo it. They didn't try to throw something in it to give it the big. It's very well balanced. They knew exactly when to stop, and they just said we're good. And I think that's really well done. You don't get that all the time, especially with a beer like this. We have a bit of free reign to kind of throw whatever you want into it. You could really mess this one up, and they didn't. So I think they did a good job with it.
I would buy a 4 or 6 pack of this and enjoy it around the holidays.
Absolutely,
No
I might actually get some. I think Molly would love this one, so I really want to get some of it.
Yeah, that's tasty. All right,
that's very good.
You got to give this thing a score. Finish out day 1. We're going to start with you, Ross. Where are you putting the Nutcracker on day 1?
I'm just going 4.25. I really enjoy this. I think for what it is, for a style I don't particularly enjoy because of people try to do too much with it. I think they absolutely nailed this one. I'm going 4.25. I really like this beer.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Lau?
I was going to go 4. I think it's really good. I think it's delicious. I would definitely buy it. It's very solid.
Yeah. I think I'm right around both of you. I'm actually going to go a 4 as well. So just underneath you, Ross, but in line with you, Lau. Like the one thing I wish this had a little bit more, I wish it had just a little bit more sweetness to it. Like I feel like this needs like a little bit more of like a candy punch to it, like you'd get from an IPA. I think I would like it a little bit more, but it's to my earlier point, I would buy this. It's solid. It's a good beer. So I'm going with a 4 as well.
Good start. I'm happy with this one.
Yeah, super fun way to kick off day 1. We got 23 more of these for all of you. Can't believe we're back again. Guess who's back? Back again.
I knew you were going there. As soon as you said back again, we didn't do it.
We're in Milwaukee, not Detroit, but we are back again, and we're excited to spend another holiday season with all of you that so choose to with us. So stick around for more episodes, and we will see you day 2 tomorrow.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks.
Cheers.
Bye.